Let's bring in Trudy McIntosh live in the studio, and it really is firming up as a significant battle line over the next 6 to 12 months.
And both Anthony Albanese and Peter Dutton believe they're on solid ground as they make their arguments. The Prime Minister emphatic, he believes there are big holes in the Coalition's nuclear power policy that was unveiled yesterday. The fact that there's no costings out publicly. He also doesn't believe that it's going to be viable to build these in the timeframe that Peter Dutton has outlined. The Coalition's proposal is to build 7 nuclear power plants across the country. The first, he said, could be online between 2035 and 2037, but that would be a very ambitious time frame. The Prime Minister's certainly been ridiculing this all today.
This is farcical, frankly, Kieran. This is economic catastrophe. Now you would have us believe that a mob who'd struggle to assemble an IKEA flat pack are going to start from scratch and be able to develop a nuclear energy industry in Australia.
Well, strap yourself in for a big scare campaign. Labor certainly not walking away from it. The Prime Minister saying it's fair game. I wanted to show you a number of these posts that have been popping up all day, taking aim at the Coalition's policy. This is the Victorian Premier, Jacinta Allan. You can see those 3-eyed fish there in Gippsland. The local MP, Darren Chester, pointing out that this is Lake's entrance. It's actually 150 kilometres away from where the proposed plant would be. This is Julian Hill, the Labor MP. He's using that riff we heard from the Coalition so much in the Voice referendum. If you don't know, vote no. Now spinning that slogan on its head. And finally, this one from Peter Khalil, the 7 dwarves. This is going to be featuring more and more, you'd imagine. The Coalition's not happy about it, but the Prime Minister says bad luck.
It's a serious issue, isn't it? So would you urge your colleagues to steer clear of some of that?
We're not going to take lectures, Kieran. We're not going to take lectures from the Coalition that are out there running scare campaigns about everything. Every issue is an opportunity for them to steer away from the facts. Look, this is an announcement without any detail.
I think he also said this morning something about 7 dwarves. I tell you, when you've got the PM's grumpy, you've got Doc Chalmers, you've got Bowen, who's definitely dopey, but all of them are very, very bashful this morning.
Yeah, they're all fired up today, aren't they? And I guess one of the things is, and we're going to get out to our reporters in a few of the communities, how are they responding to the proposals? Well,
Kieran, the crucial thing is whether it's actually genuine consultation or if it's not. Yesterday, the Deputy Nationals leader here on this program, Perin Davey, saying that if the communities were adamant that they wouldn't proceed with this idea. That was slapped down, though, this morning by Opposition Leader Peter Dutton, saying that's a mistake. Essentially, regardless of what communities think under a coalition approach, these are the sites that would go ahead.
If a community is absolutely adamant, well, then we will not proceed, but we will not be looking beyond these 7 sites.
Well, Perin, I think, made a mistake yesterday, as everybody does from time to time, so I think that's been dealt with. But
okay, so you're locked on. You're locked on those locations.
We've identified the 7 locations, and we believe it's in the community's best interest and in the national interest for it to proceed.
So the location's locked in, but what about the cost? Well, the Shadow Energy Minister, Ted O'Brien, promising this morning we will get the costings ahead of the election. They say they're done, but the Coalition, or Peter Dutton saying, Kieran, he wants to put this out in bite-sized announcements.
Yeah, interesting. They clearly think they're on a winner. We will see. It's a massive gamble, that's for sure. Trudy, thank you.